cookie chaos for Mario and Yoshi. Mario and Yoshi are filling in at the cookie factory, and they need your help. Fresh baked cookies roll out of the ovens. It's up to Mario to sort and stack them before they pile too high. Line up a row of the same kind of cookies, either vertically or horizontally, and they vanish. Clear the screens to move on to a new level of cookie chaos. Yoshi appears from time to time to stir things up. Play for a high score or head-to-head against a friend. The mouth-watering madness doesn't let up. And be sure to keep some cookies close by, cause you'll get the munchies during this lip-smacking good time. Oh, if only that were true. Yoshi's Cookie from Bulletproof Software and Nintendo in 1983. Developed by Bulletproof, published on the NES and Game Boy by Nintendo, and the Super Nintendo by Bulletproof. It's a tile-matching puzzle game. Yoshi's Cookie was later remade and included in the compilation Nintendo Puzzle Collection, released in 2003 for the GameCube in Japan, and the NES version was re-released for the Virtual Console in 2008. I'm a little upset we didn't get the Nintendo Puzzle Collection in America, because that sounded like it would be fun. Yoshi's Cookie is a tile-matching game, we've mentioned that, in which the player is given a playing field populated with cookies of 5 various types, arranged in a rectangular grid. The main objective of each level is to clear the playing field of all the cookies. We mix and match the cookies such that entire rows or columns consist of cookies with the same type. We control a cursor on the grid that is used to rotate individual lines in a manner similar to a Rubik's Cube. When a single row or column contains all matching cookies, the row is cleared from the grid. The grid grows in size from cookies entering on the top and right side of the playing field, and a game over occurs when the grid overflows. A 6th cookie type, shaped like Yoshi's head, occasionally appears and acts as a wild card, used to help clear lines of any other cookie. The Super NES version contains a puzzle mode in which levels have a predefined grid of cookies, and the objective is to clear all the cookies in a minimum number of moves. Yoshi's Cookie began development as a Super Nintendo game called Hermetica, produced by David Nolte, probably not related to Nick in any way. The game was first shown by Bulletproof Software at the 1992 Consumer Electronics Show. Nintendo obtained the license for the 8-bit versions and developed the game into Yoshi's Cookie, which now featured Mario characters. The soundtrack was composed by Akira Sato, Noriko Nishizaka, Nobuya, and Tsutsumo, and also features rendition of Cisco's Post. I'm guessing German. I don't know. The NES and Game Boy versions were first released in Japan in 1992 and were released in North America in 1993. Very, very late in the NES's lifespan there. While Bulletproof Software retained the rights to the original Super Nintendo game, Nintendo licensed the Mario characters and allowed the developer to use the Yoshi's Cookie branding. This version was produced by both Nolte and Yasuaki Nagoshi. The levels in the game's puzzle mode were designed by Tetris creator Alexei Pajitnov. Super NES version was released in Japan and North America in 1993 and Europe in 1994. This is what it says for reception. Yoshi's Cookie received mixed reviews. And now on to the next. Tetris DS features the Yoshi's Cookie backdrop for its puzzle mode, and Mario Kart Double Dash features a battle stage, Cookie Land, with the Yoshi's Cookie theme. As of October 2010, a copy of a special limited edition of the game costs 157,500 yen, which is approximately 1,924 US dollars at the time that this article was written. Was re-released on the Nintendo GameCube in the Puzzle Collection, featuring Dr. Mario, Tetris Attack, Pokemon Puzzle League, or Puzzle League overseas. National, a brand of Panasonic, released 500 copies of a special version of Yoshi's Cookie titled something in Japan I can't read because it's not written in English. Yoshi's Cookie Kurupan Oven de Cookie, which celebrated the release of the Kurupan oven. The Game & Watch Gallery 3, released with the Game Boy Color in 2003. Yoshi's Cookie gets a reference in. For the modern version of Egg, the game was redesigned. The modern version of the game Egg was redesigned to look like Yoshi's Cookie. The NES version was released on the Virtual Console in 2008. Pretty much worldwide. Allgame gave it 4 out of 5 stars on both the NES and SNES version. Eurogamer gave it 6 out of 10. Nintendo Life gave it looks like 6 out of 10. Nintendo Power, 3.4 out of 5. For the NES, or the Game Boy version, excuse me, and the Super Nintendo version, a 3.325 out of 5. That's very specific. And the official Nintendo magazine gave the Virtual Console 72%. This game happened around the time, and I'm speaking specifically of the NES one right now, where we weren't really playing the NES too much. We weren't getting new games for the NES, because the Super Nintendo was brand new. And a lot of the games that seemed to be coming out around this time were mostly puzzle games that really weren't very fun. At least for me. Like, Yoshi and Yoshi's Cookie both came out. We had Super Mario World already. That's why we have Yoshi-based games on the NES. Didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. The game isn't bad, but really, if you're going to play a puzzle game, stick to Tetris or Dr. Mario or something.